Let's bring in former Arkansas governor, former GOP presidential candidate, Mike Huckabee. It's good to see you again. An historic win for Trump last night. Now he's barnstorming in New Hampshire. What did you think?
It was a huge win for Donald Trump, and I thought his speech after was just pitch perfect. He was very gracious to Nikki Haley, to Ron DeSantis, and Vivek Ramaswamy. I wish that they all had been as gracious to him. Vivek was, but Nikki Haley went after him in the speech. I don't think that was a good moment for her. But the big news out of Iowa was that Donald Trump exceeded the expectations. He lived up to every one of the polls. And the second biggest story was that Ron DeSantis now faces some very serious challenges. He had boatloads of money starting out. He spent a big chunk of it in Iowa. He put all of his bets on that particular table, and it just didn't pan out that well. So it's going to be a real climb for him now. New Hampshire, South Carolina. If he doesn't win one of those and come in second in both of them, I think he has a hard pathway ahead.
Yeah, so let's turn to this. Voters in New Hampshire now, and also they said it in Iowa, they say they want a sea change. They want dramatic change on both the border and the economy. What do you think?
Well, there's one person who already delivered that in his first term as president. It was Donald Trump. Cutting regulation, cutting taxes historically, putting $4,000 per year into the pockets of middle-class, working-class families, getting the border to its most secure place in a long time, and making us energy independent for the first time in 75 years, just to name a few things. So if people really are serious about that, then that's why Donald Trump is the obvious choice for a whole lot of people, and it was last night for the people of Iowa.
Governor, let's get your reaction to former President Trump and GOP candidates after Trump won an historic victory in Iowa. He's got the biggest win there to date in the Iowa caucuses. Watch this.
They want America, they want us to be great again. We're going to put America first. We're going to make America great again. Again, Iowa, we love you. He is the worst president that we've had in the history of our country. He's destroying our country. And, my wife attended the funeral 2 months ago of Rosalind Carter, and it was beautiful. And Jimmy Carter was there, and I thought to myself, Jimmy Carter is happy now, because he will go down as being a brilliant president by comparison to Joe Biden. So we're going to come together. We're going to drill, baby, drill right away. Yeah. Drill, baby, drill. So we have to stop the invasion. We have to bring down our energy.
So we have our marching orders. Our marching orders are to do all we can to preserve what George Washington called the sacred fire of liberty. The same fire that burned in Philadelphia in 1776 when our founding fathers signed the Declaration of Independence.
It's both Donald Trump and Joe Biden. They have more in common than you think. 70% of Americans don't want another Trump-Biden rematch.
Okay, that's Nikki Haley there. Turning back to former President Trump, Governor, he's saying he wants to unite America to fix America. Your word on that?
His town hall that he did with Brett Baer and Martha McCallum and that speech last night were exactly the right tone. I think people who watch that, of course, you're going to have some networks like CNN and MSNBC that won't let America hear him. But those who do are going to say, you know what? I agree with that, not only in what he's saying, but the manner in which he's saying it. I think Donald Trump is going to be very, very hard to beat in the primary. I don't think anybody will. I think it's his to take.
Okay,
and quite frankly, contrasting his record with Biden, I think it's a 47th presidency for him.
We're looking at New Hampshire data, for example, 12% inflation they were hit with. We know how high inflation has gone in this country. It's coming back down, but it's 18% compounded under this president. Polls show voters are saying the U.S. is on the wrong path under Biden. 7 out of 10, USA Today. Also, Monmouth economists and Harvard. 8 to 7 out of 10 say we're on the wrong path. They want a sea change. They're saying it's done, over. Biden went too far left. He went further to the left than Obama. Final word, Governor.
Who's the 30% that think we're on the right path? I mean, what universe do they wake up in every day? Because the rest of America struggles to buy bacon, bread, and butter, put gas in their cars, and go to work. And you got 30% of the people that think Ethel Merman's singing off stage, everything's coming up roses. I don't think so.
We'd like to hear you play that in your guitar, Governor, so one day. It's good to have you on. Thank you for joining us,
Thanks.
Governor. It's good to see you.